Are you sick of being stuck, not having any drive, or giving up when things get hard? What if I told you could make your mind and body so strong that nothing could stop you? This video is based on the famous warrior Miyamoto Musashi and will teach you how to develop the unbreakable resilience, unwavering focus, and relentless attitude you need to beat any challenge that comes your way. Step 1. Embrace pain as a teacher. Miyamoto Musashi, a famous fighter, taught us to see pain as a teacher, realizing that the only way to become truly strong is to face discomfort head-on and learn from it. Musashi's famous book, The Book of Five Rings, talks a lot about how important it is to always be self-disciplined and not run away from hard times. Pain can help us become mentally and physically stronger, and if we understand it right, it can also help us grow. When you're in pain, whether in training or in real life, you might want to run away, but Musashi saw it as an important part of the process. Pain in the body, like being tired after a workout, shows how strong and adaptable the body is. Pain in the mind, like doubt or fear, shows where strength is needed. When we accept our pain, we become stronger and better able to handle hard times in our own lives. Accepting pain means going beyond our comfort zones, sticking with things that hurt, and growing stronger so we can handle new challenges. The process is hard, but the payoff is huge. Body and mind that can handle pain without giving up are those that will never give up. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this when you're in pain? How does this make me stronger? This change in how you see things will change how you deal with problems and help you build a strong body and mind. Step 2. Sharpen your mental edge. The mind, not the sword, is the most powerful tool a warrior has. Musashi knew this very well, and his success depended on his ability to keep his mind on the task at hand, keep his focus, and think faster than his opponents. Building a body that won't give up isn't just about being strong physically, it's also about being strong mentally. If you don't keep your mind sharp, even the strongest body can fail. Like physical strength, mental toughness needs to be built up. Being good at it is not something you are born with. You have to work at it over time. Musashi believed that the mind could be trained in the same way that the body could. He pushed people to constantly think about themselves and be aware, which are two important ways to improve your mental sharpness. To improve your mental edge, you need to become more self-aware, understand your emotions, and take charge of your ideas. When you pay attention to your inner conversation, you can tell the difference between thoughts that help you and thoughts that get in the way. Because he was so focused on tactics, Musashi worked hard to always be able to guess what his opponent would do and keep calm when things got tough. You can use the same idea in your own life by practicing mindfulness, which means being fully present in every moment, paying attention to your thoughts, and deciding not to react without thinking first. Getting rid of distractions is one of the hardest parts of growing mental toughness. Distractions like social media, constant notifications, and the noise of normal life are all around us. In his time, Musashi had to keep his mind clear while fighting was going on. In the same way, you need to learn how to block out things that take your attention away from your goals. Pay attention to the job at hand and train your mind to stay on track with your goal. To improve your mental edge, you have to push through times of fear and self-doubt. Musashi fought not only with other people, but also with his own thoughts. He had worries and fears like everyone else, but what made him different was that he was able to keep going even though they were there. To make your mind strong enough to not give up, you need to learn to deal with fear and doubt with confidence, knowing that your mind is your best advantage. Step 3. Harness the power of routine. A famous martial artist named Musashi thought that the key to a healthy body and mind is not just short bursts of hard work, but regular, planned action. He worked on his skills for years by doing the same things over and over again and following a routine. This built a base of regular habits that would help him every day. Routines give you discipline and hold you accountable. Musashi had a strict routine that made sure his training was always a part of his life. Setting clear goals for what you want to achieve is the first step in making a powerful habit. For example, you could commit to working out every day or making time for meditation and reflection. Being consistent is important because these small actions added up over time help your body and mind grow a lot. Musashi also said that it was important to keep learning and getting better, which included not only physical exercise but also mental training, rest, food, and thought. By keeping these things in balance and making a promise to do something every day, you can build a momentum that helps you reach your goals. Having a set plan for each day in a well-structured routine keeps you from getting tired of making choices. You can then act knowing that each step will bring you closer to the person you want to become. Step 4. Train like a warrior. In every way, Miyamoto Musashi was a fighter. His life showed how important it is to work hard, be disciplined, and always try to get better. You have to train with the same passion and dedication that Musashi did his whole life if you want to build a body and mind that won't give up. When you train like a warrior, you push your limits, take on tasks head-on, and refuse to settle for average. It's clear that working out is an important part of building a strong body, but Musashi's method went far beyond that. For him, everything in life could be a way to learn. Mastering swordsmanship wasn't just about learning new moves, it was also about making his mind, spirit, and character better. He saw every problem he faced, in war or in everyday life, as a chance to get stronger. To train like a warrior, you have to accept that real power comes from making sacrifices and being uncomfortable. When you wake up every day, you have to think that today is a new chance to get better. In this situation, working out becomes more than just a way to get stronger. It also becomes a way to make your mind stronger. Every sprint, every rep, and every push-up is a lesson that you only get stronger by working hard and not giving up. But balance is also important. It's not just about how intense something is. When Musashi trained, he didn't just work on the body, he also worked on the mind and spirit. You need to do things like meditate, be aware, and think about yourself when you train like a warrior. To become a warrior who won't give up, these practices help you become mentally clear, emotionally stable, and spiritually strong. These are all traits that are just as important as physical strength. Step 5. Cultivate emotional control. One of the best skills you can learn to build a body and mind that won't give up is the ability to control your feelings. It was very important for Musashi to be able to stay calm, focused, and unfazed during fight. Being able to control his feelings helped him think clearly, make smart choices, and get the upper hand on his opponents. Life is like war in that there are many things that can make us feel different emotions. These feelings, fear, anger, rage, or anxiety, can stop us in our tracks and make it hard to make good decisions. Still, Musashi taught us that the trouble is not with our feelings, but with how we deal with them. Learning to handle our feelings gives us the strength to stay calm and strong, even when things get uncomfortable. Being emotionally stable doesn't mean ignoring or stifling your feelings. It means becoming aware enough to know what your feelings are and pick how to deal with them. For instance, when you have a setback, you don't have to get frustrated or angry. You can choose to stay cool, think about what happened, and do something positive. Keeping your cool lets you think more clearly and make better choices, even when you're under a lot of stress. Mindfulness and meditation can help you learn to control your emotions. Making these changes can help you understand your feelings better and give you the tools to act instead of reacting. You can also work on changing the way you think about bad things and learning to see problems as chances to grow instead of dangers. Having emotional control will help you handle life's ups and downs better, giving you mental and emotional strength that won't give up. Step 6. Embody relentless focus. Focus is the most important thing for success. Musashi was a great fighter because he could concentrate on his training, his goals, and his opponent. Learn to be focused all the time if you want to build a body and mind that won't give up. Distractions and problems will easily take you off track if you don't pay attention. If you stay focused, you can get through anything. Focusing without stopping means giving your full attention to the job at hand and not letting it wander. Musashi taught that to truly master a job, whether it's getting better at a skill, getting past a problem, or going after a goal, you have to give it your all. This kind of focus isn't a brief moment of attention, it's a lifelong dedication to the path you've chosen. To have constant focus, you need to get rid of all distractions and make a space that is good for focusing. This could mean limited your time on social media, getting rid of unnecessary things around you, or setting clear limits on your time. How to do this? Make a place where you can focus on the job at hand without being pulled in other directions. Focus is also about setting priorities. Musashi didn't waste time on things that weren't important to his main goal. He was very clear about what he wanted to achieve and worked hard to get it. Think this way if you want to build a body and mind that won't give up. Figure out what's important to you and focus your energy on that. Get rid of anything that is getting in the way of your goal. Step 7. Adopt a never-quit attitude. Having a never-quit outlook is the last thing you need to do to build a body and mind that won't quit. Musashi's life was marked by the fact that he never gave up even when the odds were against him. In fight and in his personal life, Musashi's unwavering determination helped him get through problems that other people would have given up on. If you have a never-quit attitude, you will learn that failure is not the end, but a part of the trip. Even though Musashi lost a lot, he used each loss as a chance to learn and get better. Never-quit attitude means sticking with something even when it gets hard and always wanting to make things better. Setting backs don't feel like mistakes when you think this way. They become stepping stones on your way to success. Without a doubt, every problem is a chance to show yourself that you can handle anything. On his own trip, Musashi ran into problems, but he never let them stop him from his goal. His never-ending drive to master everything in life came from an attitude that wouldn't give up. Having a never-quit attitude means that you are choosing right now that you will keep going no matter what. You will get stronger, more motivated, and better able to handle challenges as you go. Being like this will not only help you build a mind and body that won't give up, but it will also make sure that you will always get back up after life hits you. To get a body and mind that won't give up, you have to keep growing, be disciplined, and be fully committed. By embracing pain, training like a warrior, setting up a routine, getting better at controlling your emotions, focusing fiercely, and having a never-quit attitude, you can become strong for life. By following these steps, you will not only build a strong body, but also a mind and heart that will never give up. Miyamoto Musashi got good at what he did by working hard and not giving up. You can do the same for your body, mind, and life.